Thanks for joining us for Rocky Top Rundown, your place for all things sports here on Rocky Top. I'm Michael Marks.
And I'm William Pattison. It's always a great day to be a Tennessee Volunteer, but it's even more important now because basketball season is starting very, very soon. Actually, just a week from today.
And hey, we got a sneak peek yesterday of what we can expect from a Tennessee team coming off a successful season last year when your Vols took on the 17th ranked Indiana Hoosiers in a charity match.
It was a slow start by the Volunteers and Hoosiers, but that's expected for an exhibition matchup early in the season, and we see a turnover forced by Jemai Meshack that leads to a layup by Jordan Gainey. Now down 16-11, the Vols need a bucket, and North Florida transfer Chaz Lanier hits the first three of the game with his welcome to Rocky Top. Now up 24-21, the Ohio State transfer Felix Okpara does his best Kareem impression with the hook shot down low to make it 26-21. Now in the second half, tied at 30, Zakai Ziegler finds Gainey open for a three, and he drills it to regain the lead for the Volunteers.
Now clinging to only a 1-point lead, Ziegler with another great pass to a wide-open Jemai Meshack in the corner for the three, and Thompson Bowling is rocking. However, late in the game, the Hoosiers would go on a run and have a 65-62 lead, and Zakai Ziegler's three with just under 20 seconds to go is no good. Indiana would get a rebound and hit a free throw, and with a Vols turnover on the last possession, that would do them in as Indiana comes to Knoxville and wins the charity exhibition game 66-62.
While things didn't fall Tennessee's way yesterday, the official season starts Monday, November 4th at home against Gardner-Webb at 7 p.m., and you can request your ticket in the Tennessee Athletics app for free.
And hey, speaking of tickets, last season's big name Dalton Knecht famously got his ticket punched when he was taken 17th overall in the NBA draft by the Los Angeles Lakers. Our very own Peyton Hulquist explains the big waves the new Laker made here on Rocky Top.
Before the hype and hysteria could find him, Dalton Knecht was a humble player out of Colorado who had 0 offers out of high school and ended up spending his first 4 years at Northeastern Junior College and Northern Colorado until he finally landed under Rick Barnes' radar. Once on Rocky Top, Knecht continued to show the world his talent, posting a range of impressive stats on the season, including just north of 20 points per game, as well as a 45.8% accuracy from the field and just shy of 40% accuracy of beyond the three-point line. You don't need to look far beyond Knecht to find the reasons behind his success. He loves to be in the gym and studies Kevin Durant's films under his coach Rick Barnes due to their similar style of play. Despite being overlooked and called a late bloomer, Knecht's story is a perfect example of hard work paying off. Many media outlets like ESPN and The Athletic believed Knecht would be a top 10 draft pick following his impressive year at Tennessee. When it came time, Knecht ended up going 17th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers. So far, Knecht says he's been soaking it all in like a sponge, trying to learn as much as he can from the vets while playing and always competing. With only 5 appearances in his first professional preseason, Knecht averaged 18 points, just north of 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and over 1 steals per game. Many people are beginning to witness the Dalton Knecht that ignited the summit here on Rocky Top not long ago, and even NBA legends like Charles Barkley are calling for people to remember the name. For Rocky Top Rundown, I'm Peyton Hulquist.
Thanks, Peyton. And yeah, Will, Dalton really was something special here on Rocky Top.
Michael, he was very, very special at Tennessee, but I think he's going to a great situation in Los Angeles, a contending team, and Knecht's a win-now player. After spending 5 years in college, I think his game is going to relate really well to a J.J. Redick offense for the Lakers, and he's going to be fun to watch all season long.
Yeah, let's hope so. Moving from the hardwood now to the pitch, your Lady Vols soccer team is nearing the end of their season.
That's right, and the past 2 games have been familiar SEC foes, and let's take a look at their first game against South Carolina.
Now coming in as the underdogs at home, the Lady Vols needed to attack early, and they did just that, taking 3 corner kicks and 5 shots before the 16th minute. South Carolina's defense wasn't phased, however, as none of Tennessee's early shots would find the back of the net. South Carolina would soon wrest control of the ball away from the Vols as Kat Berry explodes past the Lady Vols defense and chips it in for her 11th goal of the season. Here in the 30th minute, Tennessee would take 3 more shots in the half, but would unfortunately go into halftime scoreless.
Tennessee began the second half with that same intensity, however. 9 more shots would be taken by the Lady Vols until Sammy Woods was fouled in the 87th minute. Tennessee sent Mac Midgley to take the penalty kick, which sent Gamecock goalkeeper Christina Salsi flying the wrong direction, tying the game 1-1 with 3 minutes to go. South Carolina would have the chance to go ahead on a free kick with just seconds left on the clock, but goalkeeper Ali Zazar would get her third save of the night as time expires, resulting in a 1-1 draw on the match.
And hey, more soccer. The Lady Vols also traveled to Lexington to take on the 21st ranked Kentucky Wildcats, but they would lose that match 4-0. Soccer will close out their regular season by heading to Gainesville to take on the Florida Gators on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Last time the Vols took on the Gators, they won 2-0, so let's hope we see a similar score again.
Your Lady Vols tennis team hosted its home invitational over the weekend, and our Gabe Jackson breaks down how they did.
The Tennessee women's tennis team wrapped up a successful weekend at the UT Home Invitational. The Lady Vols dominated the doubles competition, starting with Vanessa Suarez and Layla Brights-Risso 6-4 victory, followed by Conley Wright's and Sarah Wiley Piapari's outlasting theirs 6-4, both against Nebraska foes. Finally, Elam Yan and Maeve Thornton ended with a 6-4 victory against Ohio State, while in single play, the Lady Vols notched 2 wins over their respective opponents. Risso posted a 6-4, 6-3 win against Virginia's Martina Guinness. Thornton also secured a victory against Ohio State's Megan Basel in 7-5, 6-4 fashion. The Lady Vols will now turn their attention to the ITA sectionals and the Rome Tennis Center Collegiate Classic.
Sadly, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm William Pattison.
And I'm Michael Marks. And be sure to tune in Wednesday for a spooky Halloween special where we'll take a look at how your Vol football team is looking ahead to the Kentucky game.
Until then,
Go
Vols.
Vols.